Huh?
Fucking.
What a strange, wonderful world.
Okay.
I shall need my
And
tools.
another ally from hell is, did I die for the rest of the game when allies attack Hallow your first attack again? What?
There she is, our guest of honor.
I've never been the guest of honor anywhere before.
I don't get it.
No matter their resolve, mine will be stronger.
I don't get how this works.
What a lovely lilting melody. Allow me to assist you.
Very good.
Hey yo.
Ever hear about the bad man who tried to catch the doll? He missed.
I do this for her, for us.
You are far too selfish for love, Diego.
Dear lady, would you honor me with a dance?
Oh, yes. Nobody's ever asked me before. This is a chance for me to leave my mark. One stitch at a time will make something totally new.
Your gums should be here by the end of the
where's
week.
my dick at?
Oh, so it becomes Drain.
Always has been.
I hope we meet again.
This tune, it reminds me of home.
Good lord.
Go ahead, scare me.
Nothing to fear.
Refreshment. I see the entertainment has arrived.
Oh, after you. Both of you. Just a stitch in time.
I don't get how this hallowed thing works.
What a magical place. Time. Did you see that? I did that. Me. Every moment of this has been a joy.
Okay, we are gonna watch that again. I literally didn't understand anything because I couldn't pause because it was live. Okay, so after I die for the rest of the game, when allies attack, hallow your first attacker, giving it +1/+0 that round. Oh, okay, so people with hallow, the more hallowed allies die, first attacker gains +1 per dead hallowed ally. I mean, it can spiral out of control, but like, I need to see her other cards and shit. When an ally gains power from Hallowed, so do I. Drain 2 from the enemy nexus. I have dealt 10+ damage. Okay. Okay, Gwen's Thread the Needle. Kill an ally to deal damage equal to its power to an enemy. Oh, so it's discount atrocity. Do you run this? Do you ever main deck this? Do you ever main deck this? That is the question. I mean, I guess you do that. Do you ever main deck this? I guess a one-off is not bad, but like, I don't think you ever main deck this. I guess it works well with Kindred, but that's about it. I guess it's a less costly atrocity that you can use as a combat trick. It's a good payoff. Like Gwen of 4 mana 3/4. That's never gonna be a 3/4 during attack, and she has quick attack, so you know. And she drains a shitload of damage, so it's burn lady. That probably goes with Jin. Probably a good Jin option. Strike up the band, summon 2 ghastly bands, basically just Hallowed Father. Just compare Gwen tier 1 to Jinx tier 1. Just what the fuck. I guess it's basically like a mix of like the play pattern that you do with Slay decks, but the payoff is different, you know? The one cost is a one cost. Yeah, she feels like she'd go really well with Lucian, but that's about it. You know, I feel that the one that she's really good with is Lucian, because you are going to be killing a lot of units, and that's good for him. And that means you have Demacia, which means you can run rallies, which means you can take advantage of Hallowed as many times as you damn want. Strike up the band. It's a 3 mana summon too. That's not bad. The lifesteal one is pretty good. It's pretty alright. So yeah, I was thinking that actually Strike Up the Band could be another good Callista. Yeah, Strike Up the Band is actually really good because it's this works really well with Callista because you're basically for 3 mana you're summoning two ephemeral bodies that are gonna contribute to Callista's level up, and for the rest of the game, wait, actually let me check something about Hallowed. Okay, yeah, and for the rest of the game, you are basically giving your leftmost attacker +2/+1. So, and it's probably gonna be Callista. So, like, that's pretty good. Like, you play Strike Up the Band and Haunted Relic or something, you instantly level up Callista and you get a permanent buff for the rest of the game. Formal Invitation. Create copies in hand of 2 allied followers that have died this game. Okay, this is not bad. This is a... I like this. I like this a lot. I like this one a lot. I feel this works in a variety of things. I think you can use this in oh wait, it's followers actually.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
I don't know. This maybe it's not as good as I was thinking. Actually, this feels very like this. Obviously works very well with Hallowed. Yeah, if it was allies, maybe it would be very good because like you can like you could use this you could splash this in like weird combos for really funny memes and in actual things. It'd be broken. Yeah, it would be broken if it was champions. That's true, but like I feel the design of this card on itself is doomed because it's either mid or it's really broken. Phantom Butler is 2 mana 3/1 with Fearsome and Hallowed. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's pretty alright. Eternal Dancers. Alright, this is the funny. This is the supposed finisher. Attack. Revive an attacking ephemeral copy of the strongest dead ally other than Eternal Dancers with my power or less. What? Revive an attacking ephemeral copy of the strongest dead ally other than Eternal Dancers. But is it an attacking? Oh yes, it's an attacking. Okay, so you want to attack with this on the left to use Hallowed in order to revive stronger followers. So I assume... What do you wanna play this with? Like, what is the payoff here? I mean, you can revive champions with her, or them. You can revive champions with them, so it's not exactly... Probably, yeah. I feel like they are. Can you run Gwen Kaisa now that I'm thinking about it? I wonder if you could run like Gwen Kaisa and basically make a Hallowed deck, but with loads, but with like keywords to splash, because like I feel Gwen Udyr could work. No, but like, what is the payoff for that? Like, the idea is that you play her on the left. The idea for this wording is that you play them on the left in order to get stronger followers off of it. But the question is, what big follower do you run with this that dies? You give Overwhelm to the Hallowed boys, but you can't really do that during it before you see it. Like, what are you gonna run that gives Overwhelm? Like, Might? Okay, so let's go from the top. Thread the Needle. I think it's me not it being too smooth-brained to see it. I think Thread the Needle is just me being smooth-brained. Gwen is pretty good. She fits in a variety of decks. You don't even need to completely rely on Hallowed to make the most out of her. But that is what she works better at. She has a shitload of drain. I feel that she can fit in a lot of decks even without Hallowed, but Hallowed is just her best option. Strike Up the Band is really good. I like this card a lot because it summons 2 ephemerals that basically buff 1 attacker every time, and that is pretty alright. Ghostly Paramour is also pretty good because it's probably one of the units you play on the left, and that's always good lifesteal. Formal Invitation is weird. I cannot for the life of me. I think it's mid. I think it's not really that good, and I don't think you're gonna see many decks that run it. Phantom Butler feels like a Kaisa card. I am not gonna lie, this just feels like a Kaisa card. Because, like, if you don't draw this on 2, it's basically useless, so it feels like you just use it to give fearsome to stuff. Eternal Dancers. I don't know. I fear it's redundant, like most epic cards in this game. Like, if you get to that point of the game, there isn't really anything worth reviving. Your 6 mana is better off being used on something else. Boisterous Host is a 1-cost that basically starts this whole train, so it's always alright to have. It's easy to kill, so you always get the most value out of it. Overall, Gwen, in my opinion, has a pretty alright package. Not as strong as Kaisa's, but yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. I like Gwen. I like Gwen as a character. Her design could be better, but I really like Gwen as a character. So, Kaisa herself is really fucking strong because of second skin. Like, I've already talked about it with other people from ABG. This and Supercharge is like the big fuckery, okay? This is really fucking strong, especially with champions like Pantheon, because you're like, you summon this, like you summon a Pantheon, summon this, copy the keywords from Pantheon, and you're already... Wait. How many keywords does Evolve need to be? Literally, okay? Literally, fucking, you play like in an ideal curve, you play Pantheon, play Kaisa, second skin, you leveled her up already. It is insanely easy to level her up. Like, seriously, second skin is really what breaks this champion in the positive way. You know what I mean? It's a literal fucking insanity, okay? How good this card is. And Supercharge is also insane because it's a grant, an ally, overwhelm, and spell shield. Like, they nerfed Zenith Blade to give us this, okay? This is so good because for the same reasons that Zenith Blade was good, but it's focus speed. You literally just go, like, if people start building Fated with Shurima, I wouldn't be surprised, because you can fit Yuumi, because Yuumi still fits in Targon, and a lot of, have I told you the definition of insanity?
I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Yep. Like, I have to assume that this was just, it was just too late to change it in the development cycle, so they just had to roll with it, and they're just gonna make it give next patch and keep the Grand Spell Shield. But like right now, as this feels like such a this feels so hypocritical and very strong too. This card, oh Jesus, this card is very strong. So is Icathian Rain. Kaisa, because of these two, Kaisa is such a strong champion. Also, classic case of Riot wording. Like, there's Icathian Rain basic is pretty simple, but it's just worded weird. In case anyone wants me to explain. Her other cards, though, are pretty tame, except for a few. Voidling, 1 mana, 1/1, that basically works like a 2-cost Poros, pretty alright. Void Blaster, seems pretty legit. It's a 4 mana 4/4 that gets a payoff for hitting Evolve. It's basically the same, works the same as Deep. I feel it's comparable to the 4 mana Sea Monster. We'll leave these two for later. Belvethi Elder, Belvethi Elder, same thing. I mean, this is clearly just to give Kaisa Spell Shield. Void Seeker, this is pretty good. I don't mind this. This is pretty balanced. This is, in my opinion, a pretty cool card. It's like some fumes. I think it's some fumes.
I have a whiff.
If it's not, it's Proximity Puff Cap. But I think it's some fumes. It's the one that deals 1, and if you did something, it deals 3. It's basically another different version of that for Shurima. Now, these two. This is kind of fucking insane. But at the same time, it's an epic card, and it shows, okay? Like, if this effect were on anything else, it would be really good. But here, it's kind of sus and not really that great. I feel people are gonna use this more for shit, for like, for like some weird Trundle deck, then they are gonna use like I feel people are better off running I feel people are better off running this in an 8-cost deck with Trundle and Kai'Sa than on Kai'Sa herself. This does not care. This does not care for like does not care for the Kai'Sa package. And much like every epic card, it feels redundant, and it's probably gonna be used twice in that Trundle Kai'Sa idea that I just had, and then never touched again. Okay? But this effect is insane, and it would be a broken-ass card if it was on something else. Now, Hive Herald, I feel it's the better execution of this effect, but not quite, okay? This is basically like, Hive Herald is basically the payoff for a really good Kai'Sa. If you're able to stack keywords upon keywords on Kai'Sa, like, for example, you got a fully stack, you got a Pantheon with 5 keywords, you summon a Kai'Sa, second skin it, and then next round you play this thing, and boom, suddenly you just have 3 very big bodies that probably have Overwhelm. I feel Hive Herald is a very good finisher, if anything, because it just creates another unit that is just as dangerous as the ones you already have on Hive Herald. I give you Evoke. Give me all your shit. True. Trade offer. You get evolved. I get everything. Okay, to go back from the top, Kai'Sa, really strong champion. This is the best we've seen so far. Mostly because of second skin. This is really good, and the payoff for the level up is also pretty good if you're able to stack her. Yeah, if you're able to stack Kai'Sa, this is really good. This is really great. Supercharge, broken ass hypocritical card. Okay, this is a very strong card, but most of all, it's a very hypocritical design choice after what they said about Zenith Blade. This is the skill. It's a pretty good skill. I think this fits well with the thing. Voidling, Kai'Sa fodder is never gonna see play outside of Kai'Sa. I think. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't run any other 1-drops in other decks, but that's fine. Void Blaster, pretty good. 4/4/4 with Overwhelm, gets a payoff from hitting Evolve. Basically the 4-cost sea monster, but for this archetype. Void Abomination, killer effect, shitty stat line and cost. Well, the stat line's fine, I guess, but the shitty cost for a pretty alright body. It should be cheaper. Belveth the Elder, Kai'Sa fodder, but still essentially a 2-mana 5/3. It's pretty good. Hive Herald, pretty good finisher. You can use it to basically make your board more dangerous. Void Seeker, pretty good. I think this is perfect. It's perfectly designed. It's basically some Fumes, but for this archetype. It's good translation. Options for Shurima. I like this. Now everything else. Good lord, there's so many. Wildclaw's Ferocity. I think this is hilarious. I think this card is hilarious. Not because it's essentially bad. Not because it's especially bad, but because it's just funny. It's like, okay, you basically pay spell mana to summon a Wildclaw, and I think that's really funny. But yeah, this card, the Wildclaw Ferocity, is insane. Trifarian Trading Pits. Right? What the fuck are you thinking? Okay, Mo said on Twitter, and I think he's completely fucking correct. Run a Mono Demacia deck. Splash this. You made it to top 4 in seasonals. Genuinely. This is... What the fuck is this? Excuse me. This card is the strongest in the... is literally the strongest in the expansion. I am not joking. I think this is so strong, and I'm gonna abuse the shit out of it. This is... You get free rallies. You get free rallies. You splash this on a region like Demacia? The rallies are free. This is for... This is a for... You know what this is? Fuck this text. You know what this is? The text... Literally, what you're seeing here is... If you have... if you have a 5+ power unit, everyone has Scout. That's what it says. It's made it so BBG can't call. Don't say that. That's so mean, man. No, but seriously. If an ally has 5+ cost, everyone has scout. That's what it says here. Ignore this text. This is literally what it says here. For 4 cost. So might as well be a fucking spell, okay? This is so strong, and this is gonna make everyone, and this is gonna make a lot of decks that I like pretty fucking irrelevant because everyone's gonna be like running landmark removal for this thing alone. As if they didn't already, but you know how it is. Lord, Eldred, this is the biggest. This is literally the racist lord in Demacia. I'm not even joking. This is literally Lux's racist uncle, and he's literally the CEO of racism in Demacia. Guys, we found him. It's the CEO of racism. This is literally the CEO of racism. Anyways, 888. I mean, I guess it's an epic card with a very high cost. It's like, you know, he's just looking for Shady. No, okay, no, man. But seriously, it's just all right, I guess. Like, yeah, like I like that it gives stuff to the Nexus, but like as a Mage Seeker, it fails both in flavor and like, I mean, I guess giving all allies stuff as an aura is pretty all right, but this is not an 8th cost. This is basically gonna be for timelines decks, I guess. This is gonna be good. This is nuts to get with timelines. It's kind of ass to get everywhere else. I think you'll run one of these and that is saying something, okay? I feel there are better 8 costs to use at that stage in the game, you know? Yeah, I think like he fails as a Mage Seeker, like in terms of flavor. Like they literally reworked all Mage Seekers to work with 6+ cost spells, and then this guy shows up, okay? He's the CEO of racism. I gotta stop this. He's the highest Mage Seeker in Demacia. It is in pure insanity he doesn't like have any synergy with 6+ cost spells. Funny, haha, racist, man. So you know, yeah, even exactly. Actually, that is something that also bothered me. The literal poster child of the 6+ cost spell is in the background of this goddamn card, and he doesn't have any synergy with it. Like, excuse me? What the fuck? Like, Tiana not having synergy with it? Perfectly fine. She's the Dauntless Vanguard. She has elite synergy, and that is what matters. This is just weird, because it feels like it wants to synergize with this, but it shouldn't want to synergize with this. Flavor-wise, it fails. And also, at this stage of the game, it doesn't feel right, you know? Like, if it was a 7 cost, maybe. Literally, it would have been better if he cost 7, and was like a 6/6. Because then at least you would get him out at a stage of the game that made sense. This feels like some weird shit I don't know what this feels like. It's not worth. This is not worth. And it fails both in flavor and effect. Like, it's like, again, it's what most epic cards have, like, as an issue. Good effect, good stats, and a stage of the game that just doesn't matter, you know? Like, Lysandra makes sense, because you usually level her up about 5 or 6. Yeah, I know, that's, the woman in the background is his wife, Tiana Crownguard. This is literally Lux's racist uncle, and I'm not joking. This is Lux and Garen's racist uncle, who's married to the leader of the Dauntless Vanguard. I'm glad you're gonna have fun, Shady. That makes me happy. But seriously, he fails on every aspect, in my opinion. I don't care for this card. Pretty cool piece of lore because we finally see what he looks like, but as a piece of gameplay is just eh. You know? No, something that gets me very hyped. Yasuo boat. Shady, literally, when you edit, it's just get a boat with Yasuo's face because I'm just gonna be saying Yasuo boat. All that matters, Yasuo boat. Doesn't matter, it's a Yasuo boat. It's a Yasuo boat. I don't need to say anything else. It's a Yasuo boat. Like, you know, something that people don't know about me. I fucking love Yasuo in this game, okay? I love Yasuo in this game, and it breaks my heart, okay? It breaks my fucking heart. Yeah, literally, I saw Mogwai's reaction. It was precious, and I wholeheartedly agree with him. I love Yasuo. I love Yasuo in this game, and he sucks, and it breaks my heart. And every time there's anything that can be used with Yasuo comes out, I get on so much fucking copium. Like, maybe with Yasuo Jin. It could work with Yasuo Jin. But with Jin alone, I'm not sure. Like, the big part of this that you draw Yasuo. Oh, shit. Is that you draw Yasuo, and then you get continuous stuns for him. My gamer. I like Yasuo. Yasuo's a cool character, okay? Get ready for the Twitter thread. Bring the goddamn Twitter thread. I like Yasuo. What do you want me to say? I am a fucking filthy-ass weeaboo, okay? Whole-ass Google document. You want to know something? I watched every single episode of Naruto. Every single one. And like a third of Boruto. I am a world-class fucking weeaboo. I have a sword hanging over my bed. Do you really think I wouldn't like this guy? Like, literally fucking Vagabond. The manga. And I don't even care. I know what I'm about. I'm addicted. You said all the word in your mother's womb.
Huh? What's this, motherfucker?
I'm just imagining like a fucking fetus just screaming racial slurs. Oh, man. Yo, no. You know what I'm imagining? I'm imagining like a fetus, but like with the homophobic dog meme. I'm imagining that's what you're gonna do. There's racism in those goo goo gagas. Mr. Otak, that gives me an idea actually. That you actually might... Okay, what if instead of striking... Okay, when Yasuo levels up, he deals 4 damage to stun targets instead. But he also deals 4 damage to the Nexus whenever you stun something. That would be kind of insane. But I'm not sure if it would fit. But gameplay-wise, it would make Yasuo really fucking good. But yeah, Yasuo boat. This is all you need to know is just Yasuo boat. Starhound pack. This sucks. Starhound pack. Like, it's not better Wounded White Flame. Because Wounded White Flame has less health, but it has one very important thing. Fury is such an important keyword because it allows the White Flame to scale a lot faster than this would. Yeah, sure. Other Starhound packs get this buff, but like it's not worth it. For 4 mana, no. It just isn't. You get White Flame for less and you get more. But this is still my favorite card of the expansion for the simple fact that it is my personal headcanon that Atreus and Eula and everyone else in like the Pantheon cards made their weird ass cool star capes out of this wool. I don't even care. I don't even care that I don't even want to care that they would basically have to shave like Tibetan mastiffs the size of lions, okay? They made their capes out of this, and I think that's pretty fucking cool. Okay, I like explanations for minor things. Now the husks. Okay. Cool. I mean, we can't really judge the husks until we see what the fuck Evelynn does, but, not a dragon, what gives? Cool, give regen to people. It's pretty nice. Give challenger to people, it's pretty cool as well. Give elusive to people is cancer. Give tough to people is pretty alright. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Captive Yeti. What is this? Oh, yeah, I just opened the art. Reputation cost 3. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty alright. Like, there's literally nothing else to it. Like, it's pretty cool. Cracking ice. Frostbite next round. Okay, it's pretty alright. So for 1 cost, it's pretty nice. Can set up open attacks with Ash. This is a good card. I don't mind it. Frozen in Fear. Frostbite an enemy, summon the Rhyme Fang pack. I don't remember what this was, actually. Oh, it's this thing. Okay. Granted +1/+1 for each time you've frostbitten. Oh! Okay. So it's kind of... This is basically a way to get the Rhyme Fang pack effect without having to run the unit. And you get an extra frostbite out of it. It's pretty good. This might it's just another finisher for frostbite. I don't mind this. Pretty all right. This makes me what the fuck is this? There's no reason for this to exist. Yep, I'll die editing this. Things I do for friendship. Nah, it's money. Man's taking long. Piss. He is creating piss. That's sus. My gamer who said anything about piss. Anyways, what is this? What is this? This is just infinitely better Sumpworks map. What in the actual shit is this? Riot. Genuinely. But seriously, Riot. What the fuck is this card? Riot. What the fuck is this card? The fuck. That's all you need to hear. The fuck. Michael's Blessing. Everyone's gonna be running this. Like, this is literally the anti-fucking quicksand. Someone finally did it. Someone finally did the anti-quicksand. That's just all that is. Like, you run this if you're always gonna see Pantheon Kaisa, specifically so people can run this card. That's it. That's the comment. Kinku Student. It's pretty good. I like it. Moral Support costs 2 less if you support given ally barrier this round. This is also pretty good. Moral Support is pretty good. I like it, but it is literally just a Shen card. Whatever. Royal Decree. You're gonna see this every time with Fiora. Like, it's a Fiora card. I'm telling you right now. This is bad. Like, sick art, but this is really bad. This card is just bad. There's no reason why you should run this instead of the normal version. Other than probably Leona level up. And if by turn 5 you don't already have Leona leveled up, what are you even doing? And you know the worst part? It is actively worse because it doesn't even heal the Nexus. That's it.
Know your fucking place, trash.
And I think that's everything. Penis.
But wait, there's more.
Perfect. Oh.
I'm always ready to play.
Oh, are you now? It's cool. Oh, she's a Runeterra champion. Yeah. Here are the husks. Oh, I just realized how good that combo was with like Bark Beast. Boom. No, Bark Beast. Hello.
Playtime.
Oh, already?
Mind if I slip into something a little more painful?
Oh, okay. Oh, so she transforms back. I see. That's cool.
Don't worry, it's not my first time.
Oh my. It's not her first time, she says.
It's always over so soon. Back on the prowl. That's my Vora.
Good lord. This is spicy.
See what's
Time to
beneath.
parlay.
See what's inside. Ever been flayed? That was hot.
Dance for me!
I love it when they scream. Ooh, another plaything.
Evelynn, I've missed you.
Hush now, love. You'll startle the food. We're playing by my rules.
Ayo.
They always come crawling back.
Last caress. Yep. Aw, they don't have
How about you go
the animation.
away?
Let's do this again sometime.
They don't have an animation for Last Caress. What the hell? Alright, let's see. So, Origin. Agony's Embrace. When I'm summoned, summon a random husk. Okay, so this is literally just husk archetype. All the husks we've been seeing. Agony's Embrace. You may put any cards that summon husks into your deck during deck build. What? This is basically just Bard. Bro. Okay. When you or an ally kill an allied husk, give me its positive keywords this round, and I level up. Oh, she's 0-5. Okay. When you or an ally kill an allied husk, give me its positive keywords this round. Round end, summon a husk. If fewer than 6 allies have died this game, transform me back into Evelynn. Oh, shit. Okay. Evelynn's Last Caress. Stop all... spells targeting Evelynn. Strikes an enemy. Okay. Summon a allure. Summon a random husk and grant it +1/+0. Because husks give the stats, yeah. Vora, when I'm summoned. Summon a random husk. Steam, when I'm summoned, summon a random husk. Oh, he starts with Scout. What the fuck? Hate Spike, kill an ally to deal 2 damage to an enemy unit, and summon a random husk. Solitude. When I'm summoned, summon a random husk. When you summon a 1-cost ally, grant it a random keyword. Okay. And Domination. When I'm summoned, summon a random husk. When you summon a 1-cost ally, grant it +1/+0. I don't know. This isn't really that interesting. This is literally just like Evelynn gets literally 4 followers, okay, and a shitload of husks. This isn't that interesting. I'm not gonna lie, this is not that interesting. Okay, so Evelynn herself, 4 mana 0-5, with basically just husk synergy, and she basically gets a massive keyword soup with like her allies doing husk stuff. This is not that interesting. I was expecting something more quirky. It just feels like Kaisa with extra steps. I mean, yeah, she'd probably be amazing in labs, but that's the thing. Like, I don't like it. I think this is kind of underwhelming. Steam is pretty good. Like, Steam is, I think is one of the cool ones, because it has Scout synergy. Like, this is literally... Bro, this is literally just good for my fucking Gwen Scouts deck that I'm gonna be doing. Vora. Vora is Solitude is Domination is also kinda but not that bad. Allure is pretty good, I guess. For 2 mana is a burst summon that you can get a random keyword. It is pretty alright. I don't know, this is underwhelming. This is pretty underwhelming. That's my verdict.
Once again, a woman's left unsung.
Okay, so Riptide Sermon. It's pretty good. I like this. This is good stuff. Paper Tree. It's pretty good. I like Paper Tree. Okay. This is just more attachment stuff. There's not really much to it. Drop the Bombs is pretty good. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. I like this card. Scar's pretty good. It's just overall good burn for, like, Talia Ziggs. Or either Talia Ziggs or, Ziggs Zerath. Rite of Passage, this is fucking broken. This is so fucking broken, because you play... This is a... You know what this is? Do you know what this is? This is not a 2-mana Manifest and Allied blah blah blah. No, 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 no. This is a 2-mana Focus Summon of Blighted Ravine. That's what it is. This is a 2-mana burst summon of a Time Bomb. That's what it is, okay? It is insanity.
Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
One time is funny, 2 times it's fucking annoying, no?
It is insanity.
Did I ever tell you the definition?
He did the same joke about 3 times already. I don't think it's funny anymore.
This is a 2-mana Blighted Ravine. That's what it is. 2 mana that you can summon, that you can burst summon on spell mana. Okay? That's what this is. This is way too fucking good. Sneezy Biggledust. This is Lulu messing with Puff Caps. This is never good. I think it's gonna be alright with Victor. I think Victor Lulu is gonna benefit a lot from this. And it's a fun like diet Yordles in arms for a different archetype. Glory's Call. This is hilarious and kind of good. This is kind of really good. Yeah, this is kind of really good. Yeah, Biggledust plus Sand Soldiers. No, because this is a focus speed. If this was burst, then it would be fucking insane. But this is focus, so no. Glory Skull is just fun. It's just a fun card. I wanna use this with like the Snyder Cut. Swindle. This is also pretty good. I like this. Ransom Riches. This is basically Burblefish generation. Salvage Scrap. Mo says this is broken. I guess I can kind of see it. I cannot really tell you why. I'm too smooth-brained for that. Finally, this one. I think this one is just really funny because this is literally just Practical Perfectionist Evil Clone, and for that, it already deserves to exist. Also, it has the Jin stat line, so
Delightful.
You know. And yeah, this is also pretty good. This is basically counterfeit copies with a body. It's not, I mean, it's not pretty good. It's just interesting. It's not gonna be super competitive. It's just, I think this is pretty good with like go hard decks, I guess, because it has a body, so you know. Because like you can basically generate a bunch of 0-cost go hards, and that will be pretty good in my Senna Ezreal deck. But other than that, I don't see it being used on a lot of stuff. That's it. That's all the cards.
Oh my god! I'm done! Oh god! Fuck! No, oh my god!